It's not just a word. It's not a law. It's a consequence. Everything comes back around, just like a storm. This isn't some corporate arena. No flashing lights. No $1 million contracts.
One, two, three. You are the self that keeps
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want that fight again, because I do not want that fight. I would love one more shot, love to throw hands with you one more time.
If you're gonna fight me for this championship, I have one stipulation. If you lose, you can never fight for this championship as long as I am holding it again.
You want to make a name? You want to run your mouth? You better be ready to bleed for it. Because in this room, you get exactly what you deserve.
General manager wants to know. He wants to know how I'm feeling. I'm fucking pissed! Karma! Rematch clause! I'm taking back my title!
You all knew this was coming.
Felix.
FBW Karma.
Welcome to FBW Karma.
Talk about your reactions here to another new wrestler to the FBW roster here in the Golden Star Gladiator, Felix Zapata.
This right here. The mask that I was supposed to don. The mask that I asked for my family's blessing when I started this wrestling journey. I wasn't allowed to don the family mask. But why? Why? Even though my family is Hispanic and I grow up loving the sport of lucha libre, why? When the very Hispanic family adopted me from birth, I was not allowed to don the family mask. Felix the Golden Star Gladiator Zapata, my very cousin, you got the mask. You were approved to don the mask of the family.
This has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that mask on your head right now. You're crumbling the whole family, all because of your selfish need to wear that mask. I want you to acknowledge the fact that I should have been the one to represent the family with the mask.
I'm going to take his mask, just like my family took the dream, my mask, away from me.
'Cause no one can break me like you do. All of the hell you put me through. You're more than
FBW fans, welcome to FBW Karma 2025, and to kick things off here tonight, it is lucha warfare in this personal war between two cousins over the family mask. This man right here, the Razor Rage, Anthony Aries, has been picking a bone with his cousin over the mask that he grew up wanting, but his family denied him the mask. Felix Zapata getting the family mask, and Anthony Aries blames it on the fact that he is now Puerto Rican by blood. Anthony Aries was adopted into his family, his Puerto Rican family, but he is now Puerto Rican by blood. He blames that on why he was denied the family mask.
I end it! The pain and suffering! No more!
Has been brewing since December for the past 6 months when Felix Zapata, the Golden Star Gladiator, his cousin, signed with FBW. And here tonight at Karma, to kick things off, it is Lucha Warfare, and these two men finally meet in an FBW ring for the first time. This is Lucha Warfare. Now, we saw a Lucha Warfare match earlier this year at Showdown between Anthony Aries and Dante Kruger for the United States Championship at Showdown, and Anthony Aries picked up the victory in that Lucha Warfare. Here tonight, it is Lucha Warfare once again. Anthony Aries has that experience factor. Felix Zapata has been mixing it up with the hardcore title division, former hardcore champion. So Felix Zapata knows how to get hardcore and extreme. We're going to see if take it to Anthony Aries. Felix Zapata has not won a single match here in FBW. He's returning. Hey, wait, what is this? Anthony Aries pulling Felix Zapata down off the ladder, kicking things off here right away. Anthony Aries wasting no time. Anthony Aries has been picking a bone with Felix Zapata for the past 6 months since December. Anthony Aries has said a lot of things, expressed his anger that he was not given the family mask that he grew up wanting.
You gave this the mask!
And now, here tonight, they finally meet, and it's all been Anthony Aries. Now, Felix Zapata has not competed since Showdown. That event that Anthony Aries competed in the first Lucha Warfare match. Felix Zapata lost in a hardcore title match against Andrew Havoc, the Titan. So Felix Zapata has some experience in that hardcore factor. Anthony Aries, a former hardcore champion himself.
Luchador, come on! Olay, brother!
Anthony Aries just stomping down Felix Zapata. Felix Zapata still in his 6 months, his first 6 months of his career, and he has not won a single match here. That also has to play into the factor of this match. Anthony Aries, a legend in his own right. Anyway, what is this? Felix Zapata rolling him up. Felix Zapata trying to steal a quick one there. Both men now at a stalemate here at Karma. And both men locking up. And Anthony Aries with the upper hand. Anthony Aries has the more experience over the two. Felix Zapata signing with FBW in December, having his first match at BYWN, breaking the chains.
1, 2.
Felix Zapata trying to knock out Anthony Aries with that knee strike, but Anthony Aries stays in the fight. Anthony Aries has been pushing for this match since December. And a very interesting move by Felix Zapata. You have to think that Felix Zapata has been training and studying tape as he drops Anthony Aries with that double leg drop. But Anthony Aries kicks out. Felix Zapata has been very quiet about his views and his opinions over his cousin Anthony Aries. Anthony Aries has been the main one talking as Felix Zapata drops Anthony Aries with the drop kick. Felix Zapata is a man of very few words as he splashes Anthony Aries. Even in defeat, all of these matches that Felix Zapata has lost, Felix Zapata has been looking pretty decent in all these matches. Felix Zapata knows how to almost win matches, but Felix Zapata missing that crucial instinct as Anthony Aries took advantage of Felix Zapata and dropped him with a back suplex. Anthony Aries picking up Felix Zapata. What is he going for here? And a massive DDT. Planting Felix Zapata.
1, 2.
But Felix Zapata kicks out. Just imagine what it would do to the ego of Anthony Aries if he loses here tonight at Karma. Anthony Aries picking up the ladder. Anthony Aries coming off of a major loss at WrestleBash 9 when he lost his United States Championship to Draven Solis in a ladder match at WrestleBash 9. Anthony Aries trying to get back on track because last month at Unforgiven, and Felix Zapata diving on Anthony Aries, but last month at Unforgiven for the Hardcore title, Anthony Aries came up short and lost the Hardcore title to Dante Kruger. So Anthony Aries has not been having much luck since WrestleBash 9, and he looks to get back on some sort of redemption tour by solving the Felix Zapata problem. Anthony Aries out of nowhere with a cookie sheet. This is what I'm talking about. This is Lucha Warfare. Anthony Aries just taking it to Felix Zapata with the cookie sheet. Felix Zapata just falls down multiple cookie sheets. This is Lucha Warfare. Now Anthony Aries setting up the ladder. Now we discussed what it would do to the ego of Anthony Aries, but what would a victory do for the Golden Star Gladiator Felix Zapata, who hasn't really found his way here in FBW? If Felix Zapata wins here tonight, he can possibly gain a title shot for the United States Championship or the Undisputed Championship. And now this is what we're talking about, Lucha Warfare. Anthony Aries, he's bringing out the Legos. We saw the Legos in the first Lucha Warfare. Anthony Aries knows very well what those Legos feel like, but Felix Zapata, he's trying to fight out. And what is this? And a drop kick right onto the Legos! Those Legos will debilitate any man. The stinging, agonizing pain that Anthony Aries has to be in right now as Felix Zapata drop kicked them right onto the Legos.
One, you up now. 1, 2,
Felix Zapata trying to make a name for himself here in FBW. Anthony Aries is trying to gain the legacy and the destiny that he feels like he's owed, and that is representing the family with the family mask. But Felix Zapata, he's on top of the ladder, and a diving clothesline. Anthony Aries may have landed on the Lego slightly in a cover.
1, 2.
But Anthony Aries kicks out. Anthony Aries is one tough SOB. Staying in the fight, and you can see the effects of landing on those Legos. Felix Zapata trying to fire up here at Karma. Huge stakes here in this Lucha Warfare match. And what is this? What is Felix Zapata going for? No, Anthony Aries fighting out of it. Anthony Aries trying to pick up Felix Zapata. Is he going for a suplex of his own? And a suplex of Felix Zapata right on the Legos, and you can see the agonizing pain that Felix Zapata is in.
1, 2.
But Felix Zapata manages to survive being suplexed on Legos. Both men no strangers to landing on Legos, trying to fight through that agonizing pain. Wait, what is this? Anthony Aries, he has him up, flicking him off, and he hits him with a Faith Breaker. This could be it.
1, 2.
And Felix Zapata just kicked out of the Faith Breaker, a move that has put away many of Anthony Aries' past opponents. And now what is this? Picking up Felix Zapata, and he drops him right on the Legos. Look at this replay. Just dropping him, slamming him on those Legos. You step on a Lego in your day-to-day life, and it will take a grown man to his knees. Now just imagine being slammed full force onto a pile of them. These men got the heart and the drive to win. Whoever wins this match will definitely deserve to represent the family with the mask. Anthony Aries said on the last episode of Primetime as Felix Zapata just kicks him. Wait, what is this? What is Felix Zapata going for here? And a kill shot! A kill shot, shades of the Dragonheart Dante Kruger, who we've got a sense of has been training and mentoring Felix Zapata behind the scenes. Dante Kruger has stepped up for Felix Zapata to Anthony Aries multiple times here leading up to this match that has been brewing up. Felix Zapata kicking Anthony Aries, setting him up in the corner. But Anthony Aries in the last episode of Primetime told Felix Zapata that if he wins this match, he wants Felix to acknowledge that he should represent the family with the mask. And now what is this? Felix Zapata, he has a chair, putting it over Anthony Aries. This is not looking good for Anthony Aries. And a roll, what is this? And a golden drop kick. Anthony Aries got that chair drop kicked right into his skull. I don't think Anthony Aries knows where he is. Just got a chair drop kicked right into his face. Felix Zapata trying to fire up. Felix Zapata looking to win and shut Anthony Aries up to prove that he is the golden. Oh my God! Anthony Aries is busted open! Anthony Aries is bleeding! Oh my God, we've never seen blood here in FBW, and what a fitting match! A family war! And Anthony Aries is busted open, and Felix Zapata, he's firing up as he throws Anthony Aries into that shed. Anthony Aries realizing that he's busted open. He's like a fish in water with blood, and Felix Zapata is the shark. Felix Zapata might put this away. What is Felix Zapata setting up for here? And Anthony Aries moves out the way. And a spear to Felix Zapata. Anthony Aries dropping that chair right on the legs. Could have broke his kneecaps. And what is this? The Curse of Aries. Can he get it locked in? Can he get it locked in? And Anthony Aries has the Curse of Aries locked in. Is Felix Zapata gonna tap out? Anthony Aries running off of adrenaline, desperate to win and not let his cousin prove him wrong. And Felix Zapata taps out. Anthony Aries has defeated his cousin, Felix Zapata. This has truly lived up to the Lucha Warfare stipulation. Anthony Aries busted open, but he survived Lucha Warfare. Look at that, the blood all over his face. But what is Anthony Aries? Anthony Aries looking for, but look at Felix Zapata. He now has to face the fact that the man who was denied the mask defeated him. Does Felix Zapata deserve the family mask? But wait, what is this? Anthony Aries has the mask that he pitched to his family and was denied. What is Anthony Aries planning on here? He has the mask that he wanted to wear. He just defeated Felix Zapata. Now Anthony Aries picking up Felix Zapata. The match is over. These men have went to war. Wait, what? Anthony Aries giving the mask to Felix Zapata? Has Anthony Aries had a change of heart? They're hugging it out. Very interesting. We have to see where this leads to. Anthony Aries acknowledging Felix Zapata. Felix Zapata showed a lot of heart in this match. He stepped up. Maybe we're seeing a change of heart of Anthony Aries.
No one can break me like you do. All of the hell you put me through.
FBW fans, it is now time for the United States Championship match here at FBW Karma 2025. And this all began when at Unforgiven last month, this man right here, the class act, Draven Solus, got cashed in on by Andrew Havoc, and he lost the United States Championship that he won by defeating Anthony Aries in a ladder match at Wrestle-9. And he looks to reclaim the title here tonight at Karma 2025, but he has to go through this man right here, the Titan, Violence Enterprises' own Andrew Havoc. He won the Glory Stimulus at Fight Night earlier this year, and he cashed in on Draven Solus at Unforgiven last month, and he won his first United States Championship, bringing the United States Championship back to Violence Enterprise. He's the only member in Violence Enterprise who has a championship title. So he has high pressure. Anthony Aries has been motivating him, hyping him up over the past month. Andrew Havoc has a lot of pressure on his shoulders to retain the United States Championship and keep it in Violence Enterprise, who has not been seeing much luck as of late. And the bell rings. Here we go. Draven Solus, Andrew Havoc, United States Championship. This is the second time these two men have met, and Draven Solus going for the legs immediately, trying to break the big man down in a big forearm strike. Now, the last time these two men have fought was at FBW No Love earlier this year, when Anthony Aries brought in the Titan, Andrew Havoc, and Andrew Havoc had a really good showing in that match. The stipulation was if Draven Solus survived 10 minutes against this man, Andrew Havoc, he managed to let Draven Solus survive for 10 minutes, but Draven Solus barely escaped. We see right here Andrew Havoc just taking it to Draven Solus. Andrew Havoc has the power and the size advantage over Draven Solus. As we see here, just catching a clothesline. And what is this? Just picking him up.
Help! Someone help! Oh god. Really?
And he hits him with a Titan drop. Andrew Havoc, a former hardcore champion. We've seen him get down and dirty, hardcore style, but now he has a bigger responsibility with the United States Championship. Just toying with Draven Solus. And what is this? Draven Solus going right back for the leg. Great strategy by the class act. Now a headlock trying to wear down Andrew Havoc, but Andrew Havoc just powering out. All of Draven Solus's offense is just getting powered out by Andrew Havoc. That's why they call him the Titan here. But Draven Solus trying to go for that Solus special, but no. Andrew Havoc just slamming Draven Solus down. We might be seeing a United States champion in Andrew Havoc for a very long time. Andrew Havoc, one of the most powerful men we've ever seen here in FBW. And Draven Solus just trying to lay whatever he got onto Andrew Havoc. And just an eye poke. But he just powered through in an eye poke. And another one. Staggering the Titan. And no. Andrew Havoc just catching the fingers of Draven Solus and a clothesline. This match is not about surviving 10 minutes. Draven Solus has to pin or submit Andrew Havoc here tonight at FBW Karma if he wants to win back the United States Championship, as he gets floored with a massive kick right to the face. What is Andrew Havoc setting up for here? Is he going for a crossface? And he is. He has a crossface locked in the center of the ring.
Give up, Draven. Come on.
Draven Solus going to tap out here.
Come on.
Draven Solus trying to fight out. And what is this? I think he caught him with another eye poke. All legal here under the Backyard Wrestling Underground rules that FBW has adopted. Draven Solis needs to take advantage of any opening that he has. And an elegant elbow.
Count it!
1, 2.
And no, Andrew Havoc just catching him in a chokehold, trying to squeeze the life out of Draven Solis here at Karma. And Draven Solis punching his way out. But Andrew Havoc quickly back up. Going for, he's going for a German? No, what is this?
Too good.
Just choking him. And what is this? And a kick right to the chest. And Andrew Havoc falls. Draven Solis has to take whatever opening he gets to take advantage and get the better of the Titan, Andrew Havoc. This is Andrew Havoc's first title defense. And a drop kick right to the leg. Now they say that the first title defense is always the hardest. I don't know if Draven Solis got the best of that, but he still got him down. They say the first title defense is the hardest, but we're talking about the Titan here, Andrew Havoc. Andrew Havoc just sitting up. Draven Solis trying to gain some distance from Andrew Havoc, pleading, and a massive spear! A massive spear by Andrew Havoc. Draven Solis' head might have clipped the steel outline of that trampoline. This could be all she wrote for Draven Solis. Took a minute for Andrew Havoc to cover. And Draven Solis kicks out. Both men showing the effects of this match so far, but now both men are up in the center of the ring. Andrew Havoc catching Draven Solis, and both men tumble to the ground. And now Draven Solis getting on the back of Andrew Havoc, trying to choke out the Titan.
No.
And what is this? Andrew Havoc. He has a hold of Draven Solis. And he drops all of his body weight back onto Draven Solis. And wait, what is this? Andrew Havoc, he's looking at the ladder. Is the Titan going to go up in the high-risk district? This is not going to look good for Draven Solis if he climbs up that ladder, and he's climbing. And wait, what is this? Draven Solis right back after the legs of Andrew Havoc. Trying to take the legs out from the big man. And he throws the Titan down to the ground. Great strategy by Draven by going after the legs of the Titan. And what is this? Draven Solis, he's up on the ladder in the high-risk district. Draven Solis desperate to defeat the Titan and reclaim the United States Championship. And he jumps, but he gets caught. He gets caught by the Titan. What is Andrew Havoc going for here? And he calls that the Titan Slam. The Titan Slam right to Andrew Havoc. Or Draven Solis, my bad. And now Andrew Havoc splashing Draven Solis for good measure.
1, 2, 3.
And Andrew Havoc retains the United States Championship here at FBW Karma. Andrew Havoc keeping the United States Championship in Violence Enterprise.
gentlemen, I'm on the way to the FBW arena for Karma. And at Karma, I will face Chris Dynamite for the FBW Undisputed Championship once again. And I want to talk to Chris directly for a moment. Chris, we went through it all. And in this battle, once again, for the FBW Undisputed Championship at Karma, I've had time to reflect since WrestleBash. I haven't always been fair to you. I haven't always been fair to the locker room. I've always had Violence Enterprise as long as I've been in FBW. But just like at WrestleBash, when we run this back at Karma, I can promise you there will be no Violence Enterprise. It will be just you and I, once again. And may the best man win. Genuinely. I want to reclaim that championship. But if I'm not the best man on that night, then I know you're going to take advantage. And vice versa. Now, good luck, Chris. I hope to see you there. Now, the Violence Enterprise. I know lately I've been different, I guess you would say. I've been trying to do things the right way. Now I know Anthony, Andrew, I know that we haven't always won. WrestleBash wasn't the greatest event for us as a group. But we're going to reclaim everything. We're going to be violent. But just know, at Karma, no matter what, I got this. Now, since I've addressed those two groups of people, let me address my third group. FBW Universe. As I drive to the FBW arena, I want to remind you all of one thing. You are the reason we get to do this. You are the reason I'm on the way to the arena right now. And I'm very thankful. But at Karma, this isn't personal. This is just business. I'm coming from my FBW Undisputed Championship. I hope you all enjoy it. And I respect you.
No one can break me like you do. All of the hell you put me through. You're more than
FBW fans, it is now time for the main event here at FBW Karma 2025, and it is the last showdown between this man right here, the new undisputed champion, Chris Dynamite, and Sam Reeves. After Chris Dynamite won the undisputed title at WrestleBash 9, Sam Reeves has asked for one last match against Chris Dynamite, and Chris Dynamite responded with the stipulation of if Sam Reeves loses here tonight at Karma, he cannot challenge for the title until Chris Dynamite himself loses the belt. Sam Reeves won the undisputed title at Endgame's last fall, and he held it all the way until WrestleBash 9 this spring, where he lost to Chris Dynamite in a bull rope match. These men right here, Violence Enterprise, not having the best of luck lately, but trying to regroup and wait, what is this? It looks like Sam Reeves is telling Anthony Aries to go backstage. We saw this at WrestleBash 9 where Reeves told Aries to not get involved. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? Anthony Aries throwing Sam Reeves into the shed. Anthony Aries attacking Sam Reeves, turning his back. Now we know of the history that these two men have. Anthony Aries and Sam Reeves feuding and had a very brutal and personal war in SGW up in Georgia 2 years ago in 2023. And now here, after forming an alliance and having a brief feud last year at WrestleBash 8, Anthony Aries just attacking Sam Reeves, turning his back on Sam Reeves and Violence Enterprise. You have to think, was this a plan from the beginning? did Anthony Aries truly like and trust Sam Reeves when he joined Violence Enterprise in January? Chris Dynamite left the arena. It is now just Sam Reeves and Anthony Aries here. And Anthony Aries is just picking apart Sam Reeves. You have to think that this is all built up anger and revenge, a plan years in the making since Termination, since WrestleBash 8. And here he's grabbing his chain. Sam Reeves has just been brutalized so far, showing no life.
You were never right.
Just laying in strikes with his chain. We got to get some help out here. This could, Anthony Aries could be possibly ending the career of Sam Reeves. Now we saw Sam Reeves at SGW Termination in December of 2023 hit Anthony Aries with pile driver after pile driver after pile driver and almost ended the career of Anthony Aries. And we thought that this was all over and solved at WrestleBash 8 last year when Anthony Aries defeated Sam Reeves in a night quit match, but apparently not. Anthony Aries is just, he's just taking apart Sam Reeves. We gotta get some help out. Where is the help? We need a medical team. We need some security. We need somebody.
Go.
Sam Reeves is just out cold. This is the Razor Rage we were talking about. It's like this is a night of liberation for Anthony Aries. And he's not done. Oh my God, he's not done. He has a chair now. Please God, we know that Sam Reeves is a bad man. He's the devil himself, but you gotta have some sense of sportsmanship. Some right off the skull with the chair. This is just taking. Oh my! This is taking it too far. Anthony Aries could have broke the neck right there of Sam. I got to get off here. We got to get some help for Sam Reeves out here.